You should get some rest.
That's a good idea.
You know, I'm fine. Now that my friends and family are all here and a new wife's by my side, you know what? Let's get out of this bed and let's all go out to the living room.
Luis, I really don't think you should do that.
I'm fine, okay?
All right, I'll go fix up the couch.
Damn it.
Thank you for not telling Luis that we're married.
Well, now that Luis's whole family is around him for support, that secret can come out.
Not yet.
Tell them, Sheridan. If you don't, I will.
Darling, I don't understand that. If you're not really married to Luis, then why?
Shh, all of you, please.
But you're wearing a wedding band. If Luis didn't give it to you, who did?
I did. I gave it to Sheridan on a beach in Hawaii the night that I married her.
Somebody should bring out the scotch. What do you mean the night you married Sheridan?
Exactly that. Sheridan and I are married.
Darling, what are you doing?
Shh, all of you, please. Luis is still weak, and I don't want to upset him.
What are you all whispering about?
Sheridan's trying to explain that she's really my wife.
What?
It's true.
So why does Luis think that you're married to him when you're really married to Chris?
It's hard to explain, but you all know how I thought Luis was dead. We all did. Well, Chris proposed to me, and we got married on the beach in Hawaii the night before we found Luis alive at the house where Otto was keeping him prisoner. He was beaten and tortured for months. He would have been dead if we hadn't found him when we did. Well, the doctor at the hospital, when he saw my presence, how it gave Luis strength, he told me not to upset Luis, that it could cause a relapse or even worse, cause Luis to die. So I couldn't tell him.
That she was already my wife.
So I kept quiet for Luis's sake. But then Luis surprised me in the hospital by wanting to get married right then and there. How could I say no?
One word would have done it.
Well, I couldn't, so I went along with it.
And married him illegally. And she's kept this lie going ever since the hospital. You know this can't go on forever.
So you keep telling me.
This is heartbreaking.
I know. Life shouldn't be this complicated, but for some reason mine is.
What are you gonna do? You are married to two men.
No, not really. Ours is the only legal marriage.
So who are you gonna stay with?
Rachel. Well, it's a question we're all thinking about, isn't it? I mean, you have two men who are very much in love with you. Which one are you gonna choose?
I'm staying married to Chris. He's my legal husband, and marriage is a sacred bond.
Well, that is what my mother always says, Catherine.
And I love him. I just hate hurting Luis. It absolutely kills me.
Someone really should get out that scotch.
Well, I guess my mother just found out the news. I'm sorry, Chris.
Why?
That I have to be the one to tell you this. But your marriage to Sheridan, it's not gonna last. She belongs with my brother.
I don't think that's up to you, is it?
Now, don't get me wrong, because it's very obvious that you love her. It's just that the love that she has for my brother, it is very deep and it is very strong.
Sheridan's moved on. She's told me. She loves me, and she'll stay with me.
See, no matter what her head is telling her, it's what's in her heart. And her heart will force her back to Luis. See, when fate puts two people together, anyone in their way gets crushed.